guys, it's large of another video, and this right is my WWE NXT review for June the 26th, 2013, and, well, today is my birthday, so happy birthday to me, Lil RJ. But anyways, the show immediately starts with Biggie Langston coming out and just destroying Aiden English for the first contest of the night, killing him with the big ending and, you know, doing his normal things, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, just killing and destroying Aiden English. I wonder if this is Biggie Langston's last appearance on NXT because tapings he wasn't there. So I wonder what they're gonna do with Langston on NXT going forward. Are they gonna have him finally bring his heel persona onto the show? Which originally he was supposed to be a heel, but he was just too over to leave him heel. So. But anyways, yeah, Biggie Langston just destroys Aiden English, and, well, I mean, what can you say? Aiden English got destroyed. We get a Rob Van Dam return promo. And I mentioned this because I never got a chance to really talk about it, but I think it's pretty cool Rob Van Dam's coming back, and he recently said in an interview that he's glad to be back in WWE because, you know, he's had a lot of attention just based on one promo that he's had his whole entire 3 years in TNA. At some points, I even forgot he was in TNA. So, I mean, that lets you show how well TNA treats their guys. But anyways, I'm so excited to see Rob Van Dam back in WWE where he belongs from the get-go. He doesn't belong in TNA. Rob Van Dam is too good for TNA, in my opinion. I love Rob Van Dam. I'm a big fan of his, and that's where my RTJ persona came from, so. Then we get a funny backstage interview with Emma and Renee Young. I mean, the chemistry these two women have are just really great, and Emma's just funny. They talk about bubbles, and Emma shooting bubbles and all that stuff, and she had an Evolution t-shirt on, but yeah, she had bubbles, and she was spraying them around backstage, and she told Renee Young she couldn't have her bubbles or anything like that, and it's crazy stuff like that, and, you know, she was like, oh, wait, she said, I told you couldn't have my bubbles, but she gave her the bubbles, and she's holding for me, I got a match, and Renee Young goes to spray the bubbles, and Emma comes back, and she's like, no, 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 don't you spray my bubbles. And Renee Young's looking around with a smirk on his face. I mean, this backstage segment was great. I liked it. It was funny, and it helped put over the match and put over Emma's character, you know, simultaneously. So, great backstage segment. Then we get Emma versus Oksana, and pretty good Divas match. Oksana's looking good here. She's been getting really better. So, I mean, it makes me want to take back all those bad stuff I said in February. I mean, it seems like ever since I did that Divas video that, you know, the Divas have been improving in each and every way. You know, Oksana's been looking fairly decent, more decent than she has in the past in the ring, especially in this match. She dominates Emma, basically, until Emma finally gets the upper hand and makes her tap out with the Emma lock. So she advances to the second round of the NXT Women's Championship Tournament, where she'll face Summer Rae and Paige will face Alicia Fox for their 1,000th time. I think we know where that first match, Paige and Alicia Fox, is going, but you know, this Summer Rae and Emma's match is a toss-up, so I'm not gonna spoil anybody. Then we get a Leo Kruger video package that, you know, welcomes us into the next segment, which was Leo Kruger versus Dante Dash. Dash took a beating here, and Leo Kruger wins with the slice in GC3. The slice is supposed to be a cricket throw style clothesline, which is impressive. I mean, they're adding things to Leo Kruger's character like they do with Bray Wyatt. So what the hey? Good finisher. GC3, serious, good finisher, good submission, and he wins with that on Dante Dash, and yeah. Then we get a backstage, well, a promo or video package from Conor O'Brien saying the Ascension will rise again. So yeah, promoting that, you know, the Ascension, him and Rick Victor, the tag team, will be coming soon, and yeah, that's a good thing. A lot of people preferred Conor O'Brien in tag team, but to me, it didn't matter. I say, you know, they should have let him continue with the singles run, but, I mean, it depends on how the crowd respond to him, and every time he came out there, he got somewhat of a reaction. So, I mean, you know, they should have just kind of left it alone, but, you know, tag team could be pretty better. It gives Rick Victor something else to do, so. yeah, good opportunity for them both, and they've been doing really good as a tag team too, as far as I'm hearing, and as far as what Taya and everybody else is telling me down at FL, they're telling me that these two guys have been pretty good, and I've seen it for my own, and these two really work well together, and how they went for the total elimination. Rick Victor's old finisher, the Canadian Destroyer, which was not the Canadian Destroyer, but the Psycho Crush with the Canadian Lifter. Which is like a spinning European uppercut, but they call it like Canadian Lifter. Instead of them doing a scissors kick, they do well, not scissors kick, but a spinning heel kick in the sweep. They do the Canadian Lifter in the sweep. So I think that's pretty sweet that they changed up the finisher for Rick Victor's benefit too. So yeah, I like the new Ascension is pretty good, and they flow well together. But Kenneth Cameron to me still played the role really, really well, and he's missed. He kind of screwed himself up. But next we get Bo Dallas versus Mickey Keegan. Mickey Keegan still got that theme that I like. I like the beat when it comes on. But Mickey Keegan, not much to this one. It was a quick match. Bo Dallas wins with the Bo Dazzler, that stupid finisher. He's got a good theme song. They got rid of that generic crap, but he's got a good theme. Just gotta get a better finisher. And the crowd still hates Bo Dallas. Leo Kruger gets in the ring and destroys Keegan. Just lays him out and throws him out of the ring. And he was looking at the NXT title, and he was like touching at it. He didn't exactly put his fingers on it or anything, but he was just touching at it. And looking like he was petting it like it was a dog or something. And so I guess it sets up, Leo Kruger versus Bo Dallas down the line for the NXT title. And great segment, and the crowd was behind Kruger here. They were chanting, Kruger, Kruger, Kruger. And Bo Dallas got booed heavily. They might as well just turn Bo Dallas heel, because at this point, nobody cares. People hate him down in NXT, and people don't like him in the WWE. He's nowhere near as great as Bray Wyatt, but of course there's two different gimmicks. I think Husky Harris, had the character still been up and running, I think it would have still been more over than Bo Dallas, or at least more liked. Then we get the #1 contender title match, Corey Graves and Cassius Ohno versus Garrett Dillon and Scott Dawson. Great tag match. It was evenly matched tag match, and I enjoyed this one from top to bottom and start to finish. Scott Dawson and Garrett Dillon showed why they are a pretty good tag team. I don't know what's going on with those two right about now, though, because at a weekend show a week ago, it was just Scott Dawson and Sylvester LaForte, and somebody in the crowd made a comment like, "Where's Garrett Dillon?" And he looks at the guy and he just smirks at him and laughs. And he's like, you know how he talks. And he's like, "Garrett Dillon never made me money anyways. He's gone. We're done with Dillon." I don't know what this leads to in storyline. I don't even know if they're going to bring it up. Because, at the taping, Scott Dawson was alone with Sylvester LaForte. So I don't know if they're going to bring that up. But anyways, like it's a good match. And they show what a good team. And if they broke them up, then that's dumb. But the best solution I can come up for is Dillon got injured, so. But anyways, like I said, great tag match. Corey Graves and Cassius Ohno wins, with Corey Graves locks on the 13th step, which they're dubbing now as the Lucky 13, to make Garrett Dillon tap out. And they already knew #1 contenders for the NXT tag titles, but immediately afterwards, they get attacked by the Wyatt family. Bray Wyatt, Luke Harper, and Eric Rowan just beat down those two. They were beating them down for a while. Adrian Neville came out. He was wailing on Bray, Luke, and Rowan until Scott Dawson and Garrett Dillon got involved, and William Regal comes off a commentary, and at this point all hell's breaking loose, and there's a big brawl to end the show, and all the heels, Dawson and Dillon and the Wyatt family, they take over and they clear the ring, and the Wyatt family are just beating down William Regal, and they're just giving them the boots and everything, and Dillon and Dawson, they bail, and Bray Wyatt hits that splash in the corner on William Regal, and his music hits, and he says, "I'm the king around here, man. I'm the king." And Bray Wyatt laughs, and they heads up to the ramp, and they end the show. Great show. Bray Wyatt and writing's on the wall for that. The Wyatt family has beaten these guys up too much for them to walk away with tag team champions. I mean, it's just predictable, but yeah. Let me know what you guys thought about the show. Let me know what you guys thought about this review. And yeah, this is Larger with another video. Peace. Subscribe to Team Millions of Dollars. As I made a video yesterday on that page. We're back. And, you know, depending on the question and topics you send us, we'll be better than ever. Peace.